welcome. It's me, Amaris. I will be reacting to an American classic rock slash psychedelic rock band that formed in 1965 in Los Angeles, California. The name of the band is called The Doors, and this will be the third time I've reacted to them. So the song I'll be reacting to this time is titled Riders on the Storm, off of their sixth studio album released April 19th, 1971. The album was titled Alley Moment. So the band members are Jim Morrison vocals, John Densmore drums, Robby Krieger guitar, and Raymond Manzarak organ. So as I mentioned before, this is my third time reacting to them. The first song I ever reacted to by them was titled Break On Through to the Other Side. The second one, Roadhouse Blues Alive. And now, Riders on the Storm, based on all of your comments and recommendations. So yes, I'm so excited to get back to the Doors, and many of you told me to actually read a book about the Doors, and I'm gonna do that. I actually have 3 more books coming in from 3 different other artists. I love to read. If I even start a book, you may not even hear from me till I'm done reading it. I'm very introverted and like to just be out in nature and read books and, plant flowers for the bees, the bugs, so they could thrive and help out nature. Nature is very important. So anyways, thank you so much, everybody. I hope you all are planting, flowers for nature. Seriously, I've been planting a very big garden of, seeds to help out, bugs, birds, all that. Because if a bird eats something that's tainted, it's like the cycle, it's just a vicious cycle. If they eat something tainted, it's just going to, cause a lot of harm. So let's try to treat the earth well now that it's springtime in America. Thank you so much. I'm getting off topic, but I just wanted to spread awareness, that, if you guys have kids, I don't have kids or anything, but, we should try to treat the earth good. Anyways, let's get started. I love the combination of rain and thunder. Amazing keyboards, organ. Woo! So I just want to say very quickly that I love the intro, the rain, the thunder, and how the organ sort of, creates a sound of what it would sound like if rain was dropping into diamonds onto the earth. Sounds like majestic raindrops. I really love it.
Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Into this house we're born.
Oh wow.
Into this world we're thrown.
This must have been me in my past life picking him up to give him a ride, because I'll tell you right now, I don't give people rides out on the road. But if I saw this person hitchhiking, I would pull over. I also love how the guitar has like a western feel to it. Kind of like country. Song is implementing so many diverse sounds to it. I really love
it. Into this world we're thrown, like a dog without a bone, and actor out alone. Riders on the storm. There's a killer on the road.
Uh-oh.
His brain is squirming like a toad. Take a long holiday. Let your children play. If you give this man a ride, sweet family will die. We're on the road, yeah.
Yeah, some great dance music. You're like exhausted.
Girl, you gotta love your man. Girl, you gotta love your man.
Oh yeah, I love the beat.
Take him by the hand. Make him understand.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt right there, but it almost sounds like a horse is galloping. I love how they implemented like Western sounds with nature, earth, not earth, but rain, thunder. Well, that is the earth, right? And Western sounds. And his voice is so bass-like, like angelic yet mysterious. I love it. And his car is amazing as well. That's a Mustang.
Take him by the hand. Make him understand. The world on you depends. Our life will never end. Gotta love your man. Yeah.
Yeah. Dangerous. I love this beat. Woo! Oh my gosh. The organ is everything, the bass, the drums, the guitar. Woo! Coolest sound station attendance on earth. Yeah. watching him do donuts. Whoever edited this really amplified, you know, the music to his donuts. We used to do donuts out in the country growing up on a four-wheeler. Is this a fox or a coyote? That's so sad. It's really unfortunate that some people don't pay attention on the road or do this stuff on purpose. Okay. You know, Jem has a really fiery aura. His aura is like fire. Red, orange. And this at least. He got back in.
Riders on the storm.
That was sad.
Riders on the storm. Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown. a dog without a bone, an actor out on loan, riders on the storm.
Dog without a bone, actor out on loan. That's pretty deep. Like a horse.
Riders on the storm, riders on the storm, riders on the storm, riders on the storm.
If you listen very closely, you could hear someone whispering along with his voice. Riders on the storm. Almost as if it's a spirit, you know, replicating what he's saying out into the universe, out into the heavens, out into your mind, you know, like a spirit just there whispering something into your mind, and then he was saying it, but it sounded like the spirit was echoing it, but really he heard what the spirit said, if that makes sense. Beautiful. I love the piano, the organ, everything. Amazing. So beautiful. It's like a dream. Waking up from the real life into a dream. I love it. This was so otherworldly, so dreamlike, so haunting. I love how it began with rain and thunder, and then the organ, which has bass in it as well, you know, sort of created this sound like rain, mystical rain, shimmering drops falling that turned into diamonds as they hit the earth, or right before they hit the earth. They made this kind of angelic, distinct diamond sound as they fell, like they were jewels falling from the sky of liquid. And I also love how they implemented sort of a Western sound into the guitar and the bass, and it almost sounded like a horse galloping, as if, like, you know, spirits are riding a horse out in a dream into the galaxy, the unknown, the universe, and they're just galloping away because they're riders on the storm. And then whoever created the official, it's not an official music video, but the music video, I love how they showed Jim Morrison riding his car as if he was the rider on the storm. And the drums, they were just so light, like water splashing. That's what it sounded like the water splashing of the diamonds that fell from the rain skies. I really loved it, and how Jim's voice is riders on the storm, and you know, he's like, into this world we're thrown, like a dog without a bone, an actor out on loan. You know, if a dog sometimes doesn't have a bone, they could go insane longing for something to chew on because they're teething, or they're nervous, or they're anxious, or they're bored. And without it, it's just going to be destructive, or, you know, it's going to go down a path that it shouldn't get itself into trouble. Actor out on loan. Perhaps, I'm not too sure what that means. Like, did the actor put in a lot of money into their career, or does it mean that they're, you know, owned by the management and they have no choice but to stay wearing a mask of being an actor and actress in order to attain the fame that they seek or they sought? I'm not too sure, but I really love how, you know, Jim was driving around and then he saw a fox or a coyote. I'm not too sure what that's from, but it's really cool. And I respect that he pulled over to check on it. Not many people care. Most people just care about themselves or, what people think of them or what they can do to become famous. It's just like, I don't know. One of my older sisters is on TikTok, and it seems like all people care about is likes, follows, stuff like that, which I'm sure it's important to a certain extent, but just to care about that nonstop, I just feel like there's more important things on earth than, um, you know, and this is no offense to anyone. I mean, we're not the only ones alive. There's like Jim Morrison, he pulled over for the fox or the coyote, and at least he cared enough to pull over because most people would just drive on in this day and age and be like, oh, how many subscribers have I gotten? How many? Oh, what? It's just like that's all people care about. I know that sounds terrible, but like there's more important things in life. We're not the only ones here. We should respect others because in one day it may all turn around. The tables may turn. So, anyways, you know, I believe in the rule of karma. I truly do. I've seen it happen. But I really do love this song. I love what Jim Morrison and the band members, Raymond, Manzarak, John Densmore, Robby Krieger were putting out. It was like a Western sort of nature like song. And those were some cool gas station attendants. And I really love this song. It has a lot of meaning. I especially loved when the whisper was going on. It was so kind of haunting. You have to listen very closely to pick up to it, but it reminded me of like a spirit talking to you. Not everyone can hear what goes on. So, anyhow, I look forward to hearing more of the Doors. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a lovely day, a lovely night, and don't forget to help out nature, plant some seeds, flower seeds for the birds, the bees, and help them out. Let's have a flourishing future. I know that sounds like, sort of cheesy, but it's sort of heartbreaking to see birds um, struggling because they ate a toxic bug. I've been dealing with that with the rescue, and it's really heartbreaking. There's nothing you can do for them, and it's a really terrible thing to watch. It's like the circle of life goes up the food chain. So let's be more mindful. Let's go back to the 70s and the 60s where people cared more and were more nature like and loving, peace, love, and harmony. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day, love, and night.